You're planning your dream wedding. The venue is booked, the guest list is growing, and you're already picturing that perfect honeymoon. You and your partner have talked about where you'll live, whether you want kids, and maybe even what you'll name your future dog. But there's one conversation that often gets pushed aside, even though it could be the most important one you'll ever have together. Talking about money. It might not sound romantic, but here's the truth. Money is the #1 predictor of marital conflict and even divorce. Research shows that financial disagreements are more intense, last longer, and are harder to resolve than arguments about almost anything else. In fact, a major study found that couples who argue about money early in their marriage are much more likely to end up dissatisfied or even divorced down the road. And recent data shows that financial issues play a role in up to 40% of divorces, especially among Gen X and Boomer couples. So, why is money such a hot-button issue? It's not just about dollars and cents. Money represents our values, our fears, and our dreams. For most people, financial decisions are deeply emotional, over 80% of the time, in fact. That's why managing money together is about so much more than just paying the bills. It's about building trust, understanding each other's backgrounds, and working as a team. If you're getting married, here are the essential money conversations you need to have before you say, "I do." First, be completely transparent. That means sharing your full financial picture. Your income, debts, credit history, savings, investments, and even any family obligations you might have. Did you know that 42% of married or cohabiting adults have kept a financial secret from their partner? Financial infidelity can be just as damaging as any other kind. So, open the books and talk honestly about where you stand. But don't stop there. Go deeper and explore your financial history. How did you learn about money growing up? What messages did you get about saving or spending? Were there moments of scarcity or abundance that shaped your attitudes? Understanding each other's financial ancestry helps you build empathy and avoid judgment. Next, figure out your financial styles. Are you a saver or a spender? Do you love planning every detail, or do you prefer to be spontaneous? Who wants to manage the finances, and who would rather stay hands-off? You don't have to be identical, but you do need to know where you differ and how you'll handle those differences. Sometimes opposites attract, but if you're not careful, those differences can become sources of tension. Then, set your shared goals. Be specific. Instead of saying, "We want to buy a house someday," decide exactly how much you'll save and by when. Talk about short-term goals, like building an emergency fund or taking a trip, as well as long-term plans like retirement or your children's education. And don't forget to discuss debt, how you feel about it, how you'll pay it off, and when it's okay to take on new debt. You'll also need to decide how to handle your accounts and responsibilities. Will you merge everything? Keep things separate or use a mix of both? Who pays the bills, manages investments, or files taxes? There's no one right answer, but you both need to agree on a system that works for you. Lifestyle expectations are another big one. How often do you want to eat out? What kind of home do you want to live in? How do you balance experiences versus material things? If you plan to have kids, talk about timing, education, and how you'll handle work and childcare. And finally, don't forget about extended family. Will you support parents or relatives financially? What's your policy on lending money to family? Are there cultural or religious traditions that affect your finances? Setting boundaries now can prevent misunderstandings later. Remember, financial compatibility isn't about having the same net worth or identical habits. It's about communication, compromise, and a willingness to work together. The strongest couples aren't perfect. They're just committed to being honest and proactive. Talking about money before marriage isn't a sign of mistrust. It's an act of love and respect. And the good news? Most couples who have these conversations feel more aligned and confident about their future together. So, if you're getting married soon, make time for this conversation. Your future selves will thank you. If you're wondering how to start such an unromantic conversation, be sure to watch our specific video on communication. Money and relationships, 10 rules for successful discussions. And if you want more tips on how to start, Check out our other videos and resources at MyFriendlyBudget.com. Start building your brighter future.